If you have committed one of these three mistakes, or if you have made another mistake not mentioned in this video, I want to hear about it. Let us all hear about it in the comments section below. The first mistake that I'm going to tell you about that men are making way too often when lifting lighter weight is this. They lift too light. But doesn't this defeat the purpose of lifting lighter weights? The answer is no, it doesn't. And here's why. Too many people think lifting light means lifting a weight that is 20 or 30% of their 1 rep max weight. But this is wrong thinking. If your goal is muscle gains, lifting too light simply will not get you there. You want to lift a weight that is more in line with 50 or 60% of your 1 rep max. Basically, lift a weight that will get you at or near failure around 15 reps. Lifting for 30 and 40 reps in a single set can cause joint issues, number one, especially for the older guys like myself and like many of you, and the muscle will tire out on you. It'll just exhaust before you can get any meaningful work done on that muscle group. And this is because you're going to drastically deplete your glycogen stores in the muscle, leaving your muscle too fatigued to do enough meaningful sets to see the results that you're seeking. So my advice to you is don't go extremely heavy and don't go extremely light. Find just the right weight that puts you in the best position to have the most muscle gaining success. The second mistake I see men make when lifting lighter weights is they lift too fast. When I say they lift too fast, I'm referring to rushing through the sets and not even realizing it. Here's the main reason behind it, and if you don't believe me, just try it for yourself. The next time you go to the gym, do a full workout with extremely light weights, and I'll guarantee you'll finish your workout in half the normal time. The reason for this is simple. The weight is so light that it does not present any real challenge to the muscles or to the person lifting the weight. When you lift weight that is too light, you lift faster because quite simply, it's just easier to lift. Because it's so easy to lift, many forget to slow it down to challenge the muscles. Remember, the muscles don't know how much weight that you're lifting. However, they do know if they had to engage in any different way to perform the task from what they have had to engage in the past. Weight that is too light being lifted at a fast pace is only replicating any number of things that you have already put your body through 1,000 times before. This means your body is well built and well prepared for that particular task. And even though it may be some good cardio for you, nothing is going to happen to create muscle hypertrophy and new growth. And you're getting too much cardio, which is going against what you're trying to do in gaining new muscle. So you need to slow it down. Bring the weight up a bit to make it more of a challenge on your muscles and slow down the exercise. Focus on hitting every possible fiber you can within that particular muscle group. You'll get way better results, and you'll find that it's actually not the weight that is the issue as much as it is the individual that is lifting the weight. And that leads me to the third mistake way too many men are making when they lift lighter weights. And that is this: they lift to their rep count. Listen carefully now. This is a big mistake too many make. If you lift by plan, and your plan is to do X number of sets and X number of reps, like say 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, almost 10 times out of 10, guess how many reps you're going to complete? You got it, 12 to 15 reps. So stop stopping at your rep goal just because you have gotten to that number. Number one, this is extremely psychological. If you start a set and you have in your mind that you need to complete 12 reps in that set, guess how many reps you're going to do before you tire out? You're going to tire out at about 10 reps. Now, don't misunderstand me. I think it's very important to set goals and track progress, but it's most important that you complete the reps that matter the most. It is my opinion that those last 3 reps before you get completely sloppy in your lifting, they are the most important reps. If you lift the reps but leave the most important 3 in the tank, what have you actually done? I do not believe in taking every set to failure. I don't feel it's necessary, and I don't think it's the best practice, at least for older guys, but I do think taking a certain percentage of your sets to failure is extremely important. So there is a psychological effect that you need to pay attention to. But the other issue with counting reps is more on the physical side, and that is when you reach that goal number, you have a tendency to stop. But here's my advice. Are you ready for it? Because this is Harvard grad deep stuff that I'm about to tell you. All right, here it is. Don't stop lifting just because you reached the 12th rep. Always remember this: muscle stimulation and muscle exhaustion supersedes total reps performed. And all I mean by that statement is this: lifting past the rep count you had planned to do to get that exhaustion of the muscle is the most important thing, not reaching the rep count and stopping. Now, if you think the weight is just too easy and you're going to surpass the rep count by say 10 or more, just go ahead and stop the set. Stop the exercise, put that weight down, go grab a little bit heavier weight, and then go back to complete the exercise. Because what you want to do is you want to be able to challenge the muscles as you finish the set without tiring out with so many reps. But whatever you do, always go by your feel over the numbers completed. Counting reps is very important, but use it as your guide to improving and progressing, and not as a number that you have to hit and then that's it, you're all done. Always adjust the weight to stimulate the most potential growth out of a muscle. And listen to me, never work out with the mindset of just needing to get it checked off of your list. Make every rep count. Go check out this video, and I'm going to see you over there. I want to thank you for watching. Now go get fit.